ce jeudi après-midi officieront le juge E. Mohamed Ousidoum, en juge F, Madame Anna Stojanowska. 4 derniers poulains pour cet après-midi. Premier après-midi de cette édition 2017 organisée par la Fabian Horse Organisation. Les juniors ont rejoint le collecting ring. Ça chauffe dans ce collecting ring avec ces fougueux jeunes étalons. Le public s'enthousiasme. Et c'est parti pour le numéro 50. Le numéro 62 est dans vos catalogues en feuille libre, ce qui s'est rajouté après. Donc 5 juniors de 3 ans ici sur la pelouse du Polo Club de Chantilly pour notre plus grand plaisir. Les futurs étalons de cette race arabe qui font un tour d'honneur et qui représentent la fierté de la race arabe. Admirer la fougue, la jeunesse, la prestance sur ces terres du prince de Condé ici à Chantilly.
So ladies and gentlemen, 5 beautiful still young boys here in our arena in this class of the 3-year-old colt. We see the calendar numbers 50 till 53 plus calendar number 62. And this class, ladies and gentlemen, is sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm. Thank you very much to all our sponsors during this event, the AHO World Cup 2017, and especially the sponsor in this class of the 3-year-old colts, the AHO Stud Farm. So thank you very much. Competitors in this class. A beautiful collection of young colts, the 3-year-old boys. And we're now waiting, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome the first competitor in this class. We'd like to welcome colleague number 50.
Et c'est parti pour le numéro 50. Les tribunes s'agitent, s'enthousiasment.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, the first competitor in this last class of today, we have colleague number 50.
Merci. Et le concurrent suivant va faire son entrée, le numéro 51. Et c'est parti, le numéro 51.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, colleague number 51. And now the results for colleague number 50, Vortex Calist. Sire Shanghai EA out of Marijuana Calist. Bred by Calist Arabians and owned by the Shakar Stud Farm from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The marks for time. 5 times 19.5. Warhead. 19.5, 20, 20, and 19.5, and 19.5 for neck. 19, 18.5, 19, and 19, and 18.5 for body and top line. 5 times 18 for the front legs. 15, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, and another 15.5. The behind legs. 15.5, 15.5, 16, 15.5, and 15.5. And finally, for a movement. 19 and 19 and 19 and 19 and 18.5. Ladies and gentlemen, colleague number 50, Vortex Caliste, scores 91.15.
Le numéro 50, Vortex Caliste, un fille de Shanghai EA et de Mirwana Caliste, élevée Caliste arabiane, Jennifer d'Ombre, et propriété de Shanghai Stud pour l'Arabie Saoudite. Totalise un score de 91.15. Très beau score pour démarrer cette classe 8 des juniors de 3 ans. Le numéro 52.
Ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, colleague number 52. And now the result for colleague number 51, Road Albedaya. By Sire SMA Magic 1, out of DL Mariella. Brethren owned by Sheikh Mohammed bin Saud Al Qasimi from the United Arab Emirates. Ladies, can I see the marks of wartime? Wow, 19.5, 19 and 19, 20 and 19.5. War ahead. 19.5 and 19.5 and 19 and 19.5 and 19. Voor neck. 18.5, 18.5 and 19 and 19.5 and 19. For body and top line. 18, 18, 18, 18 and 18.5. And then the front legs. 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, and another 15.5. Behind legs. 5 times 15.5. Now, finally, ladies and gentlemen, for movement. 18.5, 19, 18.5, 19.5, and 19. Colleague number 51, Road Albedaya, scores 91 points.
Et le dernier concurrent, le 53.
and gentlemen, in front of the judges, colleague number 53. And now the results for colleague number 52. Amadeus Al Jalilia by Sire Makisa Adagio out of Mary Cherise. Bred by Amy Southwards and owned by the Alalia Stud Farm from the United Arab Emirates. The marks for time: 18, 18.5, and 19, and 19, and 18.5. And for head: 18.5, 18.5, and 19, 18.5, and 18.5. For neck: 18.5, 18.5, and 19, 18.5, and 18. For body and top line: 17.5, 17.5, 18, 17.5, and 18. For the front legs: 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 15, and 16. And now the marks for the hind legs: 15, 15.5, 15, 14.5, and 15.5. And then finally for a movement: 16, 17, 18, 18, and 17.5. Colleague number 52. Amadeus Al Jalilia scores. .50.
Le numéro 52, Amadeus Al Jalilia, par Makisa Adagio et Briery Cherise, né chez Amis Soxworks, pour Al Alia Stud, les Émirats, avec 87.5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, in front of the judges, already the last competitor in this class of the 3-year-old colts, colleague number 62. And now results for colleague number 53, Masoon Al Adiyat, Sire Ashman Monishona out of Maria OS, bred and owned by the Royal Cavalry of Oman. Ladies, the marks for time: 19.5, and 19, and 19, and 19, and 19.5. For head: 5 times and 19.5. For neck: 19, 18.5, and 19, and 19, and 19. For body and top line: 18, 18, 18, 18, and 18.5. And now the front legs: 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, and 15. The hind legs: 16, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, and another 15.5. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the marks for movement: 19, 18.5, 19, 18.5, and 80.5, which gives a total score for colleague number 53, Masoon Al Adiyat, of 90.70.
Le numéro 53, Massoun Aladeyat, un fils de Hachman Munition, né Maria OS, né élevé par la Royal Cavalry of Oman, totalise un score de 90.7. Et le dernier concurrent, le 62 devant vous.
So thank you very much. The last competitor in this class of the 3-year-old colts, a class sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm. We are now waiting for the final and last result of today, the first day of the AHO World Cup 2017 here in Chantilly in France. And we are now waiting for the final result, ladies and gentlemen.
This program is offered by
Un grand merci au directeur de l'Arabian Horse Organisation, Son Altesse Royale Abdulaziz Ahmed Abdulaziz Al Saoud, le président de la Arabian Horse Organisation, pour cette édition 2017 qui voit ce concours dédié aux éleveurs. Et les notes du 62.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for the result of the last competitor in this class of the 3-year-old colts. Colleague number 62, Nadim Al-Arab, by Sire Double A's Justice out of Omel Euphoria, bred by the Omel Arab International Stud Farm and proudly owned by the Al Yassima Stud Farm from Qatar. The marks for tie. Wow, 19.5 and 19.5 and 19.5 and 19.5 and 19. For head. 19.5 and 19.5 and 19.5 and 19 and 19. For neck. 19 and 19 and 19, 18.5 and 18.5. For body and top line. 17.5, 18, 18.5, 18 and 18. And now the marks for the front legs. 15, 15, 15.5, 15 and 15. Behind legs. 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, 15.5, and another 15.5. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and 19.5. Ladies and gentlemen, Nadim Al Arab scores a 91.25. And it means, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a winner in this beautiful class of the 3-year-old colts. A class sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm. We announced the last competitor with a high score of 91.25, and we'd like to welcome this beautiful young boy back in the arena as the winner in this class of the 3-year-old colts, Nadim Al Arab.
Et le vainqueur de cette classe numéro 8 est pour le Qatar, le numéro 62, Nadim El Arab, un fils de WA Justice et OML Euphoria, qui totalise un score de 91.25.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, Nadim Al Arab, a beautiful son of WH Justice out of OML Euphoria. Bred by the famous Al Arab International Stud Farm and proudly owned by the Al Yassine Stud Farm from Qatar. Congratulations. On the second place, a close finish with a total score of 91.15. Colleague number 50, Vortex Caliste.
En deuxième position, nous accueillons un fils né en France, Vortex Caliste, un fils de Shanghai de Mirwana Caliste, né chez Khalisté Arabian, sous le leasing, l'allocation pour l'Arabie Saoudite de Shagai Stud, pour un total de 91.15. Score extrêmement serré.
Vortex Caliste, ladies and gentlemen, a beautiful son of Shanghai E8 out of Nirvana. Bred by the Caliste Arabian Stud Farm and owned by Shagai Stud Farm from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And on the third place with a total score of 91 points, colleague number 51, Road Al Bidayar.
En troisième position, le numéro 51, Raoud Al-Bidayer, un fils de SMA Magic One et DL Mariel pour Sheikh Mohammed bin Saoud Al-Khalzimi pour les Émirats avec 91 points.
Raoud Al-Bidayer, a son of SMA Magic One out of DL Mariella, bred and owned by Sheikh Mohammed bin Saud Al-Qasimi from the United Arab Emirates. And then on the fourth place with a total score of 90.70, getting number 53, Masoun Al-Adiyat.
En quatrième position, nous avons le numéro 53, Masouda Al-Aldeyat, un fils de Hajman Monition et de Maria OS pour la Royal Cavalry d'Oman, qui totalise un score de 90.7.
Masoun Al-Adiyat, a son of Hajman Monition out of Maria OS, bred and owned by the Royal Cavalry of Oman. And on the fifth place, with a total score of 87.50, collect number 52, Amadilis Al-Jalilia.
Et pour le top 5, le numéro 52, Amadaïs Al-Ajalia, un fils de Masika Adagio et de Brieri Cheriz pour les Émirats avec un total de 87.5.
Amadilis Al-Ajalilia, a son of Makisa Ajajo out of Brieri Cheriz, bred by Amy Southwards and owned by the Al-Aliyah Stud Farm from the United Arab Emirates. Congratulations. This top 5 here in this class of the 3-year-old colts, a class sponsored by the AHO Stud Farm. And ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the last moments of the first day of the AHO World Cup 2017. A beautiful collection of horses we had today here on the first day. And we look forward, of course, to the second day with a beautiful program. We have the senior stallions and, of course, the finals here of the AHO World Cup 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, your applause for the winner in this class, Nadim Al Arab.
Merci à l'ensemble de tous les participants de nous avoir offert ce très beau spectacle ici sur les terres du Pôle Club de Chantilly. Merci messieurs les handlers, les propriétaires, les sponsors d'avoir fait de cette première journée d'édition 2017 une réussite. Et je vous invite à nous rejoindre demain à partir de 14h pour les qualificatifs des seniors mâles suivis du championnat de cette Coupe du Monde édition 2017. Une bonne soirée à tous et à demain.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of day one of the AHO World Cup 2017. Tomorrow, we like to welcome you here at 2 o'clock sharp for the second day of the AHO World Cup 2017 with the senior stallions and, of course, the big finals, the championships of this beautiful event here, the AHO World Cup 2017. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very, very nice evening. We hope to see you tomorrow back here at 2 o'clock sharp in France, Chantilly. For now, have a nice evening and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first day of the AHO World Cup is coming to an end with the prize giving that just finished of the 3-year-old colts. Tomorrow is an exciting day as apart from the 2 remaining stallion classes, there will be the championships. Arabian Essence appreciates the participation of its home spectators for being with us during the first day of this beautiful show. See you tomorrow.
This program is offered by